The Amazon basin is known for the mysterious and dangerous creatures it's home to. It's almost like you can't take a step without dying from a mauling or some excruciating poison. Those who enter this place do so with a healthy dose of respect and care, or again, poison, mauling, yada yada. Keep watching until the end to see which creature still scares us the most when we think about the Amazon. Amazonian Giant Centipede. Hidden beneath the thick vegetation in the Amazon basin, there's a terrifying creature that silently rules, the Amazonian Giant Centipede. This venomous giant is one of the largest centipedes on Earth, reaching a horrifying length of 1 foot. Its enormous body is equipped with a pair of menacing jaws and 21 pairs of legs, each able to grip like the ice boots of a mountaineer. This creature of the night is colored in terrifying shades of rusty red and ominous orange, creating a striking contrast with the darkness it thrives in. The Amazonian Giant Centipede is an opportunistic hunter with a wide range of prey. It can capture spiders, small mammals, reptiles, and even bats flying overhead. Once caught, the prey is immobilized by a potent venom, and the centipede inflicts savage and repetitive stings that intensify the pain. One of its eerie adaptations is the ability to hang from cave ceilings and ambush unsuspecting bats in mid-flight. Beware the Amazonian Giant Centipede, a real-life monster among us. Trust me, don't want to mess with the centipede here. Anaconda. You travel deep enough into the Amazon, you may be able to make out the monstrous form of the anaconda as it bobs through the murky waters. The Green Terror, as it's ominously named, can grow to a length of 30 feet, making it the longest and heaviest snake in the entire world. Its cold tone scales serve as a stealthy disguise, reflecting the murky waters in which it lives. Its emerald sheen masks sensory pits and eyes that never stop searching for their next prey. Its unrivaled strength more than makes up for the fact that it doesn't have any venom, and it only takes one swift constriction for its powerful coils to crush its prey, squeezing the life right out of it. Anacondas rule both land and water with silent, intense slithering of their stocky bodies. Their preferred field of battle is along the riverbank, and they attack from below the water's surface where they go undetected. After a short and brutal battle, their prey is sucked whole into their horrifying jaws. Black Caiman. This one may just make you pee yourself a little. An ancient predator, the personification of primal fear, the Black Caiman lurks in the obsidian depths of the Amazon River. At up to 16 feet in length, this monstrous reptile towers over its more powerful crocodilian relatives. Its dark armored scales disappear into the river's murky background in the dim moonlight. Its jaws are like armored trenches filled with razor-sharp teeth, and they can rip flesh in two with a single snap. The Black Caiman's predatory state is unflinching as it hunts under the cover of night. When its silvery eyes flash, disturbing the calm of the river, it usually means trouble is on the horizon. As an ambush predator, it waits with chilling patience before swooping in with speed disproportionate to its size and clamping onto its prey for the kill. It's a versatile predator with the ability to both hunt on land and in the water. Black Caiman's reign of terror has seen it transform from predator to phantom, a terrifying ghost that prowls the Amazon waterways in an attempt to resurrect the primal terror of its prehistoric ancestors. Bullet ant. This one doesn't look that scary, but trust me, you're gonna remember it forever. The bullet ant. This insect is only an inch long, but its tiny body conceals a horrifying arsenal that belies its size. And its everyday appearance conceals its deadly reputation as well. The bullet ant's sting is so painful that it's earned the dubious distinction of being called the world's most painful insect bite, a name not bestowed lightly. The pain from this creature's venom, delivered via a needle-sharp stinger, can last for up to 24 hours straight, making it unbearable for even the most hardened explorer. Its exoskeleton has been fortified to the point where it's nearly invisible as a predator, shining with a sinister luster in the twilight sun. Soldiers patrol the aggressive front lines, prepared to inflict crippling pain on anyone who threatens their comfortable homes. The Amazon jungle is ruled with an iron claw by colonies by these terrifying creatures. Invisible masters of a landscape where the slightest touch promises an explosion of pain, the bullet ants are infamous for their paralyzing sting. Brazilian wandering spider. You fear spiders? Look away now. The Brazilian wandering spider is a silent assailant that prefers to operate in the cover of night. This eight-legged horror is renowned as one of the deadliest creatures on the planet due to its lethal venom and hostile nature. The pair of fangs hidden beneath its shiny exoskeleton are capable of injecting a venomous cocktail so destructive that it holds the title of most venomous spider in the Guinness Book of World Records. A bite from this deadly assassin can result in serious illness or even death. Its terrifying name, Wandering, alludes to its ominous method of hunting. Instead of building a web to catch prey, it goes on solitary nighttime patrols. There it hunts down its prey and kills it with a combo of deadly venom and unrelenting aggression. The fact that it can thrive in places frequented by humans only adds to its fearsome rep. The spider's large leg span, which can exceed 5 inches, enables it to move at an unsettling speed, emerging unexpectedly to strike fear into the hearts of those it encounters. Electric eel. To add to our growing list, the Amazon basin is also home to a terrifying creature called the electric eel, so tread carefully if you ever find yourself there. Its placid exterior belies the fact that its 8-foot-long body houses a biological power plant capable of producing clouds of up to 600 volts, which is enough to knock out a human. Its ugliness is accentuated by the grace with which its cylinder shape negotiates the mucky beds. Everything around it seems to sense its immense electrical power and reacts accordingly, creating an atmosphere of fear and respect. You have to understand that the electric eel's weapon is both stealthy and deadly in an instant. In order to get around its dark domain and find food, it uses low-voltage pulses. When activated, it sends a high-voltage shock through its victim, paralyzing them and turning the dark, quiet depths into a shocking battleground. There's no threat more covertly terrifying than an electric strike in the nighttime on the Amazon's network of mist-covered waterways. The Jaguar. The Jaguar, a stealthy and deadly predator, waits in the shadows of the Amazon's ancient jungle. This brawny apex predator is an iconic representation of unbridled aggression and unrelenting power. Its burnished gold coat, spotted with mysterious rosettes, conceals it in the filtered light of the foliage, making it nearly invisible. Its compact muscular body is bound by unyielding sinew, allowing it to move silently and gracefully through its environment. Its sharp yellow eyes roam its domain, listening for the faintest hint of prey. Its signature death blow, delivered with its terrifyingly powerful jaws, is a chilling testament to its strength, penetrating the skull and striking the brain, causing instantaneous death. The fact that this feline ghost predator can swim gives it an even greater capacity for terror, as it can now rule both land and river. The deep, resonant roar of a hungry jaguar reverberating through the steamy jungle is one of the few sounds guaranteed to send shivers up your spine. Enter the domain of the jaguar if you wish to meet your maker quickly. South American rattlesnake. If you were under the impression that you don't have to worry about rattlesnakes in the Amazon, think again. The threatening rattle of the South American rattlesnake, or Crotalus doricus, is a sibilant whisper of death in the Amazon basin. A manifestation of mostly unseen terror, this lethal predator lurks in the shadows, hidden by wilted leaves and dried ground. The rattlesnake's skin is a deft mosaic of earth tones, allowing it to disappear into its natural habitat. The very shape of it conjures up an image of sinister menace, of a serpentine warning laced with murderous intent. The signature rattle at its end, crafted from interlocking keratin segments, is an auditory specter heralding doom. This nightmarish creature is armed with poisonous fangs that it uses to inject a powerful hemotoxic venom into its prey, causing excruciating pain, internal bleeding, and even death. Unrivaled as an ambush predator, its prey rarely sees the looming danger until it's seen them immobilize in its ruthless poison grip. The South American rattlesnake encapsulates the haunting terror that permeates the Amazonian landscapes. Ready to go home yet? Poison dart frog. Our next customer doesn't look all that deadly, but you'd be sadly mistaken for thinking so. The South American poison dart frog, a brilliantly colored herald of death, also lurks in the steamy depths of the Amazon basin. These tiny amphibians are deceptively beautiful in their vivid patterns and hues, and they use this deception to lure in the unwary. They look peaceful and precious, but the batrachotoxin stored in their skin is enough to kill humans and other predators. With just one touch, paralysis of the muscles and possibly heart failure can begin. Hiding in the dripping underbrush, their kaleidoscopic colors are a blaring episomatic warning of their lethal nature. Even so, indigenous communities continue to use this knowledge of poison to craft deadly darts, forever cementing their place in the annals of covert conflict. Despite their diminutive stature, they are held in the highest regard. Poison dart frog, a tiny monarch decked in a deadly splendor, will either kill you or send you on the nightmare psychedelic trip of a lifetime. Piranha. Most of you probably expected this one. The elusive piranha, known for its ravenous appetite, thrives in the Amazon's bustling waters. This evil-looking fish is the epitome of aquatic savagery, prowling the depths with an insatiable appetite. Its diminutive stature hides the unfathomable terror it inspires. When you look into its gaping mouth, however, you'll see the terrifying arsenal it carries. Rows upon rows of triangular teeth, each one sharpened to shred flesh in a cold, mad rage. Piranhas are capable of a terrifyingly coordinated attack when provoked or presented with prey, reducing a sizable catch to skeletal remains in a matter of minutes. Even though it was a natural response to famine, the story of their notorious feeding frenzy has all the hallmarks of terrifying tales from the deep. The piranha's primal insatiable hunger drives them to go on a killing spree, causing the water to boil. wave of cold fear washes over you as you contemplate the frivolity of the ensuing bloodbath in the otherwise apparently peaceful waters. The piranha deserve the respect and admiration it receives for being both frightening and fascinating. Won't attack easily, but when the frenzy starts, prey. See you all next time.